Hello, I'm back. I thought today I'd bring you a video on some of the stuff that we got up to in 2022, some of my favourite shoots. So one of the main shoots we did all the launch content for Parcours. The wheel company, obviously love working with those guys, so it was down on an old airfield in Cornwall. We had the place for a day, and then the next day we went to the velodrome at Reading. The plan was to just basically show that the wheels ride comfortable, fast, the wide rims actually perform better than the old rims. So yeah, trying to show all things wheels and content. So it's a world that obviously I'm really interested in. That was a wicked shoot. So yeah, here's an interview with Dove and all the launch content around the 2022 Parcours wheel sets. Enjoy. It's this way. Yeah. Please.
With this launch, we're introducing two new wheel sets, both optimized around the 28mm tyre. Both will improve your ride comfort, reduce that physiological toll on your body. Then you can decide to run the Chrono set, which will massively enhance your handling stability, or you can run the Chrono Max with the rear disc and really maximize your aerodynamic performance. We have the Chrono, which is a 68mm front wheel paired with a 75mm rear wheel, which is our most stable time trial triathlon focused wheel set ever. Then we have the Chrono Max front wheel paired with the new disc rear, which is out and out the fastest wheel set in our lineup when you really want to maximize your aerodynamic performance. This new product lineup is the result of an extensive test program, starting with field testing in partnership with Nottingham Trent, looking at real-world yaw angles and handling stability impacts. That then feeds into our CFD simulations for rim profile development, and then all the final designs are then validated in the wind tunnel with physical prototypes before going out to our riders for real-world testing. So we know from our previous research in partnership with Nottingham Trent University that applying our Think Wider rim profiles to a particular rim depth allows us to enhance both the handling stability and aerodynamic efficiency of a wheel set. The logical next step was to apply that to our class-leading and existing Chrono wheel set aimed at long course triathletes, time trialists. Take that and say either we can go down the route of a more stable wheel set or a faster wheel set. And that led us to a double project looking at the new Chrono disc, which we're launching, and the Chrono Max front wheel. The Chrono disc is now 15% more stable than the previous model. So we're taking an already very stable wheel and making it even more reliable in windy conditions. The Chrono Max, we've taken the approach of saying let's maintain the handling stability, but let's see how fast we can make a wheel. The new Chrono Max front wheel is 4 watts faster than the existing wheel at 30 miles an hour. So the new Chrono wheel set is marginally faster than the existing model, but is substantially more stable in windy conditions. By using the Think Wider rim profile technology, it is aero optimized around a 28mm tyre. In the same way, the Chrono Max, also fastest with a 28mm tyre, paired with the brand new disc wheel, which again is the first disc wheel on the market that is truly optimized for that 28mm tyre. It's the widest model out there. We also now know that it is completely aero agnostic up to a 30mm tyre width. The benefits of this, not only are you going to be riding faster with better stability, but the wider tyre allows you to run a lower tyre pressure, massively reducing the physiological toll of a long ride or a hard race, so that if you're coming off the bike to start running, you're fresher, or if you're riding hard in a time trial environment, you can ride harder for longer. We measure stability as the response to a crosswind. So it is the crosswind side force. So effectively the force generated perpendicular to the direction of travel for the rider. Obviously, the lower that force is, the less likely it is that a crosswind or a gust is going to create an instability moment. The current generation of Chrono front wheel, the 77mm, was already close to 15% more stable than our first generation. And with the new Chrono front wheel, we're 15% more stable again. One of the biggest focuses of the Think Wider project is compatibility and optimization around a wider tyre. When you're racing on less than ideal tarmac, you'll notice that a lower tyre pressure reduces the physiological toll on your body. It makes it for a more comfortable ride, and in particular with a solid rear disc wheel, that's critical. The tyre adds a level of suspension to make for a much more comfortable ride. Part of the design focus was looking at maintaining existing speed from our class-leading previous generation wheel set. We know that performs in line with almost everything else out there on the market. Yeah. So with the Chrono, we've chosen to really focus on handling stability whilst maintaining that speed. Then on the flip side, with the Chrono Max and disc, we've chosen to maintain our handling stability whilst really pushing the boundaries on aerodynamic performance. The 68mm rim on the Chrono front wheel is as fast as our existing 77mm model. These wheels have been rigorously tested both in-house and in partnership with our professional athletes who have been racing on them throughout 2022 and already clocking up some pretty stellar results.